Sup everyone, Cat Goblin and Martin here. The last review was pretty long due to all those enemies in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But besides that, today I'm going to be showing off every single enemy in LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, the best sequel to the complete saga, and one game that I would play a lot with my best friend. Now, I'm only going to be talking about the enemies found in the regular levels, and also the ships, because honestly those large-scale battle levels and super weapons deserve their own dedicated review. And with that being said, let's get straight into the action. My enemy review wouldn't be complete without those key things. Obviously, these enemies will attack you, except for when you're playing as one of them. When an enemy falls apart into pieces, they can drop a heart so they can replenish your health. There are a few enemies in this game that are invincible and will require you to do a simple puzzle to put them out of the picture. The first enemy to start off with would be none other than the B1 battle droids. Pretty common enemies appearing in Geonosian Arena, Weapons Factory, The Hidden Enemy, Ambush, Blue Shadow Virus, Storm Over, and Innocence of Ryloth, and in every level during the fight against Grievous campaign. The battle droids have standard blasters. They're not very hard, but they are strong in numbers. I should also note that in Geonosian Arena, The Hidden Enemy, and Rookies, droids march around, kind of like how they do during the battle levels. The second most common enemy is the Super Battle Droid. They're found in The Hidden Enemy, Ambush, Blue Shadow Virus, Innocence of Ryloth, Duel the Droids, Destroy Malevolence, and Grievous Intrigue. Super Battle Droids fire blaster bolts from their hand, and unlike the B1 Battle Droids, you can't just KO them with your fist or blaster. Instead, you have to defeat them with a lightsaber or explosives. You can use the Force to carry them, which makes them fire all over the place, which is super useful for destroying those gold LEGO blocks. The heavy Super Battle Droids only appear in the Geonosian Arena. They walk around the arena like the battle droids, and will occasionally fire some heavy shots. They're not really a threat, but there still is a slight chance you can get hit by them, and you can instantly defeat them. Droidekas appear in the Arena, Ambush, Blue Shadow Virus, Innocence of Ryloth, Duel the Droids, and Destroy Malevolence. These droids have a blue shield and will fire 2 shots at you. To break the shield, you can deflect their blaster bolts, throw an EMP, use explosives, or a lightsaber. Once the shield's down, you can take them out, just like in the previous game. Some Droidekas can have red shields which are harder to penetrate, so you'll have to use an EMP grenade, or in some cases, drop something heavy on them. Next is the Geonosian Guard, who appears at the Arena and Weapons Factory. They walk slow, but they use their wings to move slightly quicker, as well as hover, and they shoot green plasma shots. They're not super hard, but they're definitely the most guilty of the fight. In the tunnel, they can be seen sleeping on their beds, and guess what the Jedi do? They smash their beds to make a trampoline. They even stole this guy's triangle, and they pull their shower curtain just to get a mini kit. Oh yeah, there's also this one guard who chases you on an ore ray in the arena. Probe droids are pretty standard. They hover, shoot you, have quite a bit of HP, and are really easy to defeat. You only see them as enemies in Jedi Crash and Innocence of Ryloth. At the start of Innocence of Ryloth, we have some battle droids sniping you above with these two turrets. You have to disable them with an EMP that Clone Trooper throws over. So you'll have to destroy the metal and gold coverings to reveal Tunnel, get rid of some rocks, and then you can force the EMP up the tunnel. Still on Ryloth, once you open the gate, a ton of beasts called Gutkur, hope I said that right, pop out and chase you. These things are so terrifying that they can make an AT-AP faint. You can't kill them because that would be cruel, so you have to stun them by hitting, shooting, or using the force on them. Then you can ride them, bring them over to the pressure plates in front of their food bin, and the gates reopen. There's a few caves you can explore during the ambush to collect some mini-kits. This cave in particular has this giant creature with tentacles that can instantly kill you, and you just use your grappling hook to move the tentacles out of the way for the mini-kit. Legacy of Terror is a terrifying level. It's super dark, there's really creepy music and noises, jump scares, and undead Geonosians. The zombies walk slow, but they can run and will punch you. It takes 3 hits to defeat them. They lose their head in the first hit, and their legs on the second. And they can still attack you, even as a torso. In story mode, these two guys just straight up steal your lightsabers. Then near the end, you run away from a horde, or rather a swarm. In Duel the Droids, when you open this door, you'll be greeted by a turret with a red force field. EMPs don't work on it, so you can just use your grappling hook to make stuff fall on it. Then this door here is filled with tentacles, and you just use the force to drop some bricks on them. The Commando droids are far more advanced than the standard battle droids. Well, kind of. They have more HP, and some commandos wield vibro swords. You can simply use your grappling hook to disarm these ones, and they'll pull out a blaster, or you could take them on with explosives and a lightsaber. These cool commandos are found in Rookies and Grievous Intrigue. Magna Guards, on the other hand, are even cooler, and you can find them in Duel of the Droids, Lair of Grievous, Grievous Intrigue, and in some bar on Naboo. The General's personal bodyguards are equipped with electro staffs, and they can deflect blaster bolts. You could use a bazooka on them, but if you want to take them out the cool way, then get a Jedi and mash the attack button. You'll slice the droid's head off. At this point, they're vulnerable to any attack, and chopping the heads off the rest will be much quicker. When you destroy part of the gold covering in the front entrance of Grievous's lair, 2 Magna Guards with rocket launchers come out of these doors and fire rockets at you. To defeat them, you can just use your bazooka, or deflect the rocket right back at them with a lightsaber, and you can even reach them, but they don't hit you. Vulture droids are the Separatists' main Air Force units. I remember having one of these droids as a Lego set and then immediately destroying it. You only encounter them in the ship levels, as well as the main hub space area. The levels that they're in are Jedi Crash, Storm over Ryloth, Shadow of Malevolence, and Grievous Intrigue. They fly around in space and will shoot you down. Not too difficult, but if you're trying to leave the area, you'll be shot down. In Storm over Ryloth, Duel of the Droids, and Destroy Malevolence, the Vulture droids can fight you on the ground. They still shoot you, and to take them out here, you just have to damage them, use some with the lightsaber to slice their head off, and you can use the rest of them as a mount, or you could just use explosives to obliterate them. There are damage to Vulture droids, but they don't move, so you'll easily defeat these ones too. I know we already talked about the Super Battle Droid, but they have an aerial version which are only found in the following ship levels: Jedi Crash and Storm over Ryloth. Once you land your ship, they'll fly in and attack you the same way as the regular Super Battle Droids. In the ship levels, many of the Separatist cruisers have turrets that you have to destroy, but they don't fire on you. In Shadow Malevolence, however, these turrets will shoot you. They're easy to destroy, and they have proton cannons that can't damage you. TX-20 Tactical Droid is up next, and this droid officer appears in the Weapons Factory, The Hidden Enemy, Rookies, and Grievous Intrigue. The The tactical droid carries a standard blaster and it's invincible. But get this, if you hit it enough times, its head will fall off, so they can put it on to fool the security terminal. Keep in mind that the headless droid will be walking around to get its head back. Only Separatist droids have access to these terminals, and the weird thing is, you can be the general of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, but you don't have security clearance on your own ship, so make sure to knock this guy's head off. Remember that giant worm that the clones killed in Rookies? Well, it turns out that that worm was actually a mother. It has a child in this room that can, well, you guessed it, instantly devour you. The whole gimmick here is that you use the Force to feed it mini-kit pieces or food for treasure. Hostage Crisis is where you have to deal with the Senate Commandos. The guards carry the same blaster as a clone trooper. They have quite a bit of HP and will walk backwards to avoid melee attacks. Now some of them can drop their helmets when defeated, which you can use on the security terminal. Yeah, with these terminals, only clone troopers, Senate guards, stormtrooper, and the clone shadow trooper have security clearance. There's also these guys here at the end of the hall where you can give them hairstyles for a mini-kit. In the previous LEGO Star Wars games, and I guess the movies too, Galmorian guards are pretty slow and weak, but here in Castle of Doom they're quick like pigmen from Minecraft. They still of course wield the signature axe, and they have 4 HP. You only see them inside Jabba's palace. If you attack Jabba, 4 will come out. If you hit these guys here drinking, they'll all attack each other. And then you got these guys here eating parts of a massive sandwich. LEGO Star Wars 3 has a really unique hub area where you can venture around the Republic and Separatist cruisers. We have characters walking around and security turrets. The thing is, if you play as a battle droid on a Republic ship or a corrupt Senate captain on the Separatist ship, then everyone will attack you, including the turrets, if you get in their range. The Republic's turrets are set up on the ground, while the Separatists have theirs on the wall. You can easily destroy them, although you might need a lightsaber on the Separatist side. The weapons factory contains the super tank, an indestructible vehicle which you need to hijack. So first you have to hit both of its guns on the side. Then the missile launcher up top will open up. Once you hit that, the tank will stop firing at you, and you can drive it around and destroy the place. Last is the AAT tank. They appear as objective obstacles in Ambush and Innocence of Ryloth. During the big ambush, the tanks will use its two side guns, which you have to destroy. The first tank has metal guns, second has gold, and then the third you just use your grappling hook. After destroying the guns, switch over to your Jedi or Sith and destroy the tanks by standing on this convenient Jedi symbol. With the tank on Ryloth, you have to turn off the shield generator, blast away the metal covering with a proton cannon, and use your lightsaber to destroy the force field, so that you can free the civilians. Before I end the video, the B-1 battle droids and commando droids can be seen doing some pretty funny and weird stuff. The battle droids can be seen fishing, drinking with clones, fixing things. Oh, and you can recreate this one scene on Ryloth. The commando droids are seen riding on these explosive droids and chilling in a hot tub with two workout clone troopers. So everyone, that is going to be it for this review. I've talked about every single enemy in LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. Well, all the enemies in the regular levels. The ones in the battle levels, I'll talk about those in a different video. But for now, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next review.